from out of the house day. Normally on Mondays, I would prefer to be staying home, editing, letting the kids sleep in on rainy, cold, cloudy winter mornings that may turn into snow this week. But that's not an option for us today because the van needs some TLC. We can't go anywhere else on any more travel until we get an oil change and get some other maintenance done on it. Not like major, just need to get some work done on it. So I'm going to take it for an oil change today. Going to maybe get it vacuumed out as well today and just do a good deep clean on it. Also try to get the salt off of it as much as possible. I know we're fixing to snow again, but I hate when there's salt on it for too long. It has rained, but that rain mixes with the salt, so just a lot of need to take care of that today so that we can go and do the rest of our day. Taking some school with us to just do it as we go. I had to drop Matt off so I could take the van today, and while I was waiting to be able to leave his work, because like the traffic's crazy and there's only one way in, so went ahead and edited some of the kids' literature book reports and a Spanish assignment. So they're gonna watch science on the way there. The two that don't have that science are gonna bring stuff with them. The dryer thankfully just finished and we're heading out right. Did you grab your backpack? And I also made them to-go coffees. Let's go. This is why I hate errands on Mondays, because everybody is so scatterbrained trying to get out the door, and we're getting out the door an hour later than we intended to. But we're still going to go and hopefully get the oil change today. 2 hours earlier than we were expecting. I thought it'd be fun that while we pick him up, we would bring him a cup of coffee. Matt is safely home. Kids have literature to do, so I'm leaving them at home with Matt here so I can go take stuff off to the dump. He just got off work. He needs to shower. He works in construction, insulation, plumbing, glue, stuff like that. So when he gets home, he needs to get in the shower. So he's staying here with them so I can run to the dump. It's not terribly far away. Going to finish my coffee I made on the way to before I left to get him, take trash off, and then get back home to supervise 2 15-year-olds making dinner. While they're in the kitchen doing food and recipes, I am in the office working on putting in the last of the final grades, edits on reports and things, and I've picked up my lip again, so now it's like really red. Mostly right now just going back over. I try to grade the reports as we go, but like during the holidays, I mean, we're not super stressed about it because again, we have until the 15th to turn grades in, so kind of where I am now, and just kind of also because like it kind of gives me a second to just sit for a minute, still be doing something productive, but sit for a minute after the end of a busy day. We got a ton done today of just out of the house stuff, but it also gives me a second to look at school. I'll go ahead and just do spoiler here. We're probably going to do, I've already made my video on how our first semester went, but I've already made changes for second semester since making that video, and now I'm just like, oh no, because now I've like completely finished that video, just needs to be edited and uploaded, and we're making changes for second semester for 3 of the 4 kids, so that's something new, but they're positive changes that I think will work long term for everybody, and it's better for everybody, and it's nothing too super stressful. There's actually a math curriculum that I really want to do for the kids, especially once they get into high school, that starts you at pre-algebra and goes all the way through trigonometry, but it's like it takes all the fluff out, just the basics, teaches you how to use the TI calculators. It makes you 100%, well, not, you can't ever be 100% ready for the ACT and SAT, but it preps you for both the ACT and the SAT, and since Rebecca's graduating before 16, she will be required to do the ACT and SAT, and it's not something we're pushing. She's gonna be ready, so it's just kind of where we are. She's already skipped 6th grade, and then she is on a 3-year graduation plan for high school, so I'm not gonna hold her back, and then she'll graduate with her older sister, and then they both have a plan of what they want to do once they finish high school, and I love it, and I want to support them and be here for it as long as it's something positive and not like, you know, something negative that's going to lead to negative in their life later on. And I'm also looking at, I had in August looked at like a bunch of movies, and we've kind of been buying some of the movies as literature as we go, because yes, you can get a bunch of these on streaming service. The reason why we're still buying DVDs is, number one, we have a family's house who has DVD players, and that way the kids can watch DVDs while the adults are upstairs. They can go downstairs and watch them, whereas like their downstairs is in a basement area and it doesn't do internet really well, so like they don't do streaming downstairs, they use DVDs downstairs. Number two, when we're traveling, our new van has the, and even before we got our new van, we have a portable DVD player. So like we always have a DVD player. And then here in the house we have a Blu-ray player. So it's just easier for us to just sometimes have DVD physical copies of the movies that they're doing. And we found some new favorites, like one of the girls' new favorite is Ella Enchanted. They love the Ella Enchanted one. They did it for school this year and fell in love with it. So I'm looking at movies for doing biblical literature later. Just to be honest, they're VeggieTale, but like that's still a thing. It's still a visual learning of it, and then they're still reading the Bible verses to go with it and stuff. So there is that. Because mostly like the other ones that they're doing are like children's literature, British literature, ones like that. And then I'm also sitting here at the same time helping the kids look up stuff for their new Pokemon games that they have. Because, I mean, it's different. This game is so different than the ones that Matt and I have played before. So there's also that. So it's just kind of a lot of just, I'm taking a minute to sit down and look at grading papers and stuff. And then he's spending time one-on-one teaching them how to make sauces, how to do Asian chicken and stuff. So far what they've made is tasting really good. I'm looking forward to dinner being finished because it tastes amazing already so far. But while they do that, I'm gonna go and put some grades in for their literature projects. And again, that's another thing too, is like, I've already graded like half of these papers and just what they've turned in for them. I just need to put the grades into a Sheets program, you know, average them out, and then put them into the program for our school. Are you finished?
Yes.
Look at this. That looks fantastic. You said what?
We said now it's at the mercy of the mother.
Oh, you silly goose, you. That looks fantastic.